Hello, I'm Ashley, the engineer at Andover Norton, and this week we've had a customer who's been unable to set up the famous hairspring. No matter what he did, he couldn't set it up. So he was going to order some more parts. He was in the UK, so I said send it down to me and I'll have a look. Now, surprisingly, when it turned up, what I found was some rather rusty bits inside a gearbox. Realistically, these needed replacing as well as the spring. So we're going to do that for him, set it all up and send it back to him. If yours are looking anything like this, along with the actual gear lever return spring, which is also more rust than spring, I would imagine, then it most probably needs changing. When I got it, I tried setting it up because it looked like he'd done a pretty good job. He had the spring in the right place and it looked like it should function, but every time I let go of the actual pull in this lever, it just let the pull drop one way or the other. Now, I started looking closer into this, and we've had it once before in the workshop where no matter what they did, they couldn't set the spring up and it kept engaging gears and would go one way up the box or one way down the box. On that one, I then noticed that we had in the workshop, this piece here, where this spring sits across, when it's in the gearbox, it sits something like this. So you can see what was happening. It was rattling on this piece of the gear lever return spring bracket. The reason being, this is actually quite worn away with the rust. And we've seen this in occasion where when this happens, this lever tends to just flop around. And when this just flops, so does the pull. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this spring, replace the bracket, and set it all up from afresh. So if you're having trouble setting up this spring, and you've done it many times before and think, my gosh, I've done it last time, or I've done it on other Nortons that I've had, or AMC gearboxes, then consider looking at the gear lever return spring bracket, because this can wear. It would also be a good time to change it because it'll also hold the lever stationary, so when you do go to change gear, you haven't got a lot of movement before you're actually starting to engage the gear. Likewise in here, seen better days, quite a lot of dirt and crud. This will be going through the parts washer, cleaned out and returned to the customer once it's all done. That concludes today's video. If you've got any questions or you're not sure, please feel free to contact myself or Simon at Andover Norton via the telephone or email, where we'll try and help you. Thank you very much.